Making Mars Earth-like is a huge endeavor taking hundreds of years to achieve. This game is divided into rounds, and each round is called a generation. And a generation is played like this. First, there is a turn order phase where the generation marker moves up the terraform rating track, and the first player marker moves clockwise. Ignore this for the first generation. Then there is a research phase, where you draw 4 cards from the draw deck, and you pay 3 mega credits for each card you want to keep. Discard the rest. Research phase is also ignored the first generation, since that was part of the setup. Action phase. Now first player starts taking 1 or 2 actions. One action is the same as doing one thing, like playing one card and doing what it says. There are a number of other actions you may perform, and we will get to that in the coming chapter. Then it's the next player's turn, taking 1 or 2 actions. If a player chooses to take no action on his turn, he is out from the action phase. And when all players are out, the action phase ends. Production phase. Now look at your player board. First thing you do is to move all your energy resources over to the heat resource box. And right now we don't have any. Next, look at your player markers and give yourself that amount of resources in the corresponding box. Note that for mega credits, you also add your terraform rating as mega credit resources. Note also that mega credits have a negative scale, which means that you can sometimes produce less than your terraform rating. If your player marker is at the bottom of a scale, then you're not allowed to play a card that tells you to lower that production. But the other side of the production scale does not have a top limit. So if you get more than 10 production of a resource, simply add a player marker, like this. When the production phase is over, you're ready to start a new generation. The second generation might look like this. Generation marker up. First player marker goes clockwise. Research phase, where you buy up to 4 cards to your hand for 3 mega credits each. Action phase, where you take 1 or 2 actions each turn, and you get as many turns as you like until you pass. Here, yellow player plays a card as her first action. The card gives her plants and an ocean tile. As her second action, she exchanges plants for a greenery tile. We play 1 card, and let the turn go to blue player, who plays 1 card. Now yellow player plays 1 card that lets her place a city tile, and as her second action, she exchanges plants for greenery once more. Now on our turn, we use an action of a blue card. Blue player passes. Yellow player passes. But we can afford to play another card before we pass. And then there is the production phase, where we look at our player board and give ourselves income.